Eyo, H here, back with a new series in Civilization 6, where today we're playing as Matthias Corvinus of Hungary and we are gonna be going for a diplomatic victory. Going quickly over Matthias' abilities, we have a Raven King, which gives extra combat strength and movement to Levite units, allows us to upgrade them cheaper, and most importantly it gives us 2 envoys for the city-state whenever we levy those units. We are going to be using this bonus to make city-states less contestable, but we are still going to have to do all the work to gain actual suzerainty of a city-state. Other bonus is the Pearl of the Danube, 50% production towards districts and buildings constructed across a river from a city center. Very niche bonus, but very welcome. 50% is not something to be overlooked. We also have a very late game building that gives us some amenities and production. It works kind of like entertainment complex in a way, but as I mentioned, it comes very late into the game, and we do have 2 light cavalry units that replaces industrial and medieval era units. But I do not currently have plans to use them, so if we do, we'll discuss them as we go. For now on, we have a Deity difficulty, standard game speed, standard map size, and Pangea map. Everything else is set on the default. So without further ado, let's see what this game has to offer. And looking over the start location, I see a very sexy marble tile. Especially with Pearl of Danube bonus, I'm absolutely going to settle there. We're gonna get 2 culture from start. We're gonna get later on access to bananas and to food to production tile. Especially with that culture, it is gonna allow us to expand our borders faster. Cities' borders are growing with more culture in the city. So let's use our first warrior to find the location where we want to settle another city. Let's settle here. Nice, +1 culture. And now I'm gonna start with scouts. Scouts are my standard opening, going for 2 of them, although maybe I will just get 1. City is growing in 8 turns, it's relatively slow, so I can get myself 1 scout. Getting the scouts earlier would allow us to scout the map and find those city-states. The faster we can find the city-states, the faster our quest for envoys is going to be available, so we are going to be looking to do as many of the quests as we can possibly get, so we need to find as many city-states as we need. For the technology, I'm gonna start with pottery. No, actually global astrology, and the reasoning why. So, early game plan is pretty simple for us. If we want to levy city-states, we're gonna need a lot of gold to do that, meaning that we are gonna have to get commercial hubs. However, that is only gonna help us to get suzerainty points, and we still need to get diplomatic victory points. One way to get diplomatic victory points is by building wonders, and one of the wonders that is coming pretty early in the game is going to be Mahabodhi Temple. It's going to give us 2 diplomatic victory points and 2 apostles to finalize the religion. However, to build this wonder, we do need a religion. And since it's contributing directly to our win condition, we are going to need to build the holy site somewhere. Probably here. We're gonna get it 50% cheaper. It doesn't have adjacency, but what it does have is a forest. As Mahabodhi Temple will have to be built on a forest anyway. Let's place it down here. Another wonder that we are gonna try to get, I don't know if we will be able to get it in time. It's gonna come with astronomy in the Renaissance era, Petala Palace, extra diplomatic victory point and diplomatic policy slot. Nice addition. Not very good wonder in general, but it gives us that 1 diplomatic victory point. And to get diplomatic victory, we do need to get 20 points. So that's a little bit extra. Mostly we're gonna get those points through Congress, and to win Congresses, we kind of have to rig the election or rig the vote. So we're gonna have to generate a lot of diplomatic favor. And that favor is gonna come mainly through the suzerainty of the city-states. Although we also gonna have to go and get diplomatic quarter. This is gonna give us consistent income of diplomatic favor as well, and it's gonna give us an extra envoy to challenge those city-states, especially with the later buildings like consulate. 2 extra influence points per turn. Influence points are relatively hard to combine, so we are gonna be looking to accumulate as many of those as we can. And let's start looking for the start location. We have a tribal village, and one of the cities could be somewhere around here. That's nice. Just need to figure out which tiles are gonna be most productive, because we don't want a bad city. This is our first city-state discovered. Fez, recruit a great prophet. Okay, getting a religion isn't my plan, so we absolutely should be able to get that. Okay, so this is the city that I can settle closest to the city-state. It has a 2-2 tile, it has the potential to get honey, but let's keep scouting around. Maybe we can find something better. Another tribal village, very welcome addition. Let's get on a hill. We have a lake. +1 population. Okay, so let's queue up a settler immediately. And we did grow into 2 food, 2 gold tile. It's nice that we at least aren't working it. Okay, so since I'm going north already, let's check where we are on the map. So I see the borders, meaning that we are very close to north. Okay, I'm sending my scouts south, more land to discover. And let's plug in discipline to fight barbarians better, and let's get urban planning, because since we're getting religion and a holy site, we're gonna get pantheon anyway. I prefer to get that faster. Let's get towards foreign trade to open up that trader. Traders are really important in the early game. We can double our city's production immediately. Let's get up on a hill. We've boosted foreign trade, we found another continent. Maybe we can do something with it. Okay, so these are mountains. I could settle a city somewhere here. We would have a juicy holy site. What tiles would we have to work? A 2-2 tile immediately. 2 food, 1 culture tile doesn't look that appealing. But it's okay, it's workable. We would need to make a few improvements here and there. Let's check what's to the east of our city.
A physician without a knowledge.
Here is our goalie site, so let's replace it to lock in its production costs and keep working on that settler. Cross the river. We found our first civilization, Sweden. Let's send Sweden a delegation to keep our relations polite. Maybe they are not gonna hate us from the start of the game. Would be nice, but that's not conclusive. Sweden is relatively far away, so I'm not afraid of it. Let's check if we can find any more goody huts. Well, didn't help. Sweden does hate us. But it's gonna take her a while to come to our lands, if she decides to do so. So not immediately worried about it. Barb camp. Okay. Okay, so her borders are a little bit closer than I have anticipated. That's fine. Next civic to research, let's go towards early empire for that governor title. Let's keep an eye on her warriors. Is she going my way? Doesn't look like it. Let's hit that barb. And where am I settling? So 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say. We would have a city here, 1, 2, 3, 4. City somewhere here, right? Like if we would surround our cities. Surround our capital. That's a lot of non-freshwater cities, so they are gonna have to come in way later into the game. And if I go by this plan, this city is alright, not amazing, but alright. This city doesn't have any 2 food to production tiles, but would secure our borders with Sweden. We could even get a coastal city somewhere around here. There's potential. But this city looks like the best for the time being, so let's settle that one and let's cook another settler. Another civilization that we have met, America.
I'm fond of pig.
America is down to the south, that's fine. Let's heal up our warrior a little bit before attacking again. And I should go towards mining. Did I find any horses? There are horses in this city. Huh. Does it change anything? I guess no. I guess I will settle this city first, and this is gonna be our second city. I think that makes sense. And we do see the borders of another city-state. Very welcome. Could I discover it, please? Settle. Extra error score. And I can start working on that holy site. Only a +1, but it's fine. We're gonna get there eventually.
Hidden in the
Wonder, and we have Venice. What does Venice want from us? A trade route, very doable. Let's keep healing our warrior. I don't want to lose it, especially if Christine comes.
When you find yourself in a...
We have a barbarian coming from somewhere. I suspect somewhere here. That's not good. Let's get pottery and start working towards currency. We have almost everything boosted anyway. Ooh, Zetian. Okay. I can send you a delegation as well. And I would like to get those delegations back, because I need gold. Guys? Let's clear this barb camp. Would be about time. Do you want to scout America's lands? Not yet. I want to figure out where that barbarian camp is. Let's promote our warrior. Battle cry. Another city-state. Preslav. What does Preslav want from us? To construct a campus. Well, at some point, but our priority is with the money. Okay. Preslav doesn't want to let our scout through. Surely skill this barbarian unit as well. And let's send our settler forward. I also would need my warrior to come back to defend the city. Now we can start working on that holy site with a discount. Already one of those are completed. This city is gonna need a monument into a shrine for that culture. Or do I prefer... China is making great profit points already. One of them. So maybe I would like to get shrine earlier to contest that religion better. Because the AI tend to snowball relatively quickly, especially with the projects. Some of the AI likes to start getting projects very early in the game, and if we have someone like Suleiman in this game, he's gonna get religion anyway. So maybe if I build up my holy site faster, I'm not gonna need to use my production on projects. We'll see about that. Let's cross the river with our scout. Let's settle this city. I would need something to defend my city with. Let's... Oh. Where could I place my holy site? Where? Would have to be somewhere here, right? So I should get myself a builder somewhere. Can I buy myself a trader? I can. I should get myself... We're gonna be going for craftsmanship now. I can plug in Magnus to Estergon maybe. I should get myself a builder in here, but I do need a warrior and maybe a slinger in here. Let's start working on those.
Writing is easy.
I just want to be safe from Christine's advances if she decides to do any of that. Let's build a shrine in Buddha. Our first trader, I would like to send it to Venice maybe, although I would like to send it to Buddha as well for production, but this Envoy, I don't think I can pass it. I'm not the first one to meet Venice, so maybe... So there are two choices. I could trade with the capital for food and production to build this city faster, or I could send it to Venice for the Envoy. However, this Envoy I could get a little bit later on, once our currency is up, and maybe... Yeah, because this is very greedy to send it to Venice right now. A few turns shaved off of my warrior and need to build up my defenses, because if I go the greedy path and Christine decides to attack me, well, bye-bye, Estergon. And we are when we're looking at it from this lens, suddenly it's not that worth it. Another city-state has been discovered, Geneva, very nice. Geneva wants a trade route. I forgot what Prevslav wants. Campus, 2 trade routes and great profit, okay. We're going into the Dark Age. Hopefully we can stay here, because in that case it will be easier for us to accumulate enough era score for the next era of the game. And maybe we can get ourselves into Heroic Age, which would be brilliant. Let's build up a monument into a builder, 3 turns into craftsmanship. I will be able to get myself Ilkum card to get a discount on the builders and improve my land a little bit. Let's get warrior into the city center and heal for a turn. Okay, I have another warrior. She has great chariots. That's alright, we should be able to defend it.
Skill without imagination is...
And here's our Ilkum card. Let's get Ilkum. Let's get some builders going. Egger, you're gonna need a builder. The city of Buddha can work on that monument for time being, and now we're gonna go towards state workforce into our first government. However, I might take a detour to get military tradition for flanking and support bonuses to get extra combat strength for units when they are standing next to another, but that is gonna happen if we're gonna actually be fighting Sweden. Another city-state, don't appreciate VR score. Eureka for sailing. Eureka for sailing, that needs to settle city on a coast. Okay, so we do have a coast somewhere here, which is beautiful for another reason, which is wrong tree. Wrong tree. Civil engineering. Statue of Liberty is the final wonder that is going to give us diplomatic victory points, 4 of them to be precise, and it has to be built on a coast near the harbor district. So this is what we're going to be looking to build as well. So we are absolutely going to need a city on a coast anyway.
Wealth consists.
And now we are entering Dark Age, which is fine. Completely fine. We are going to get Penbrush and Boys. No, actually, we could get free inquiry for Eurekas, but let me check. How many Eurekas am I actually going to boost? Farmer resource, we could do that by pruning this farm, and builder is going to be coming up. Okay. Kill a unit with Slinger, that doesn't depend on us, that depends on Christine. 3 different specialty districts. Build a pasture, but we don't have pasture. Quarry, doable. Barbarians, maybe. We killed 2 barbarians as far as I remember. Minor resource. I don't know. Because we are gonna get a religion, so maybe monumentality could be something we go for, or specialty districts, right? So we are gonna build holy sites, and we might build commercial hubs as well. Let's go for Exodus maybe. We are accumulating some faith already, so maybe. Let's check with the signs what we would be looking to go for. Do I need to improve something with irrigation? Not really. We have camps, we have quarries, we have 1 plantation. So we don't really need irrigation, but we could go bronze working for time being. Either that or mathematics, but we are going to be building government plaza and commercial hubs, so we might be able to boost it. However, let's get archery first in case we need defense against Christine. We have access to a monument, and we do have a few camps in the area. 4 of them at least I see. So getting a goddess of the hunt wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's check what else can we get. Faith, extra production to districts, plantations, we don't have any strategic resources. We only have 1 strategic resource in our empire right now. We don't have any ever unlocked. Not that many pastures, not coastal city, so God of the Sea doesn't do anything for us. However, we could get River Goddess. All of our holy sites are next to a river. 2 amenities and 2 extra housing. Actually, that sounds good to me. I gone for Goddess of the Hunt previously. The tiles would be nice, but those amenities are really hard to come by. An extra housing is going to be important because we are going to be looking to build a lot of districts in here. So let's figure out how our city should look like. So we would have a commercial hub somewhere in the capital. We would need a commercial hub somewhere around here as well. And we would need a commercial hub somewhere around here as well. But let me think. So this could be... The layout of a map is very weird. Because if we're going for commercial hubs, we might as well pick up the industrial zones. So perhaps an aqueduct, industrial zone. Doesn't look that great. Maybe I could place a dam somewhere here and look for adjacencies in this area. So let's say aqueduct, aqueduct. This city doesn't have an aqueduct in any reasonable location. So I don't know, maybe no, maybe let's do something like this, a dam in here, somewhere with an industrial zone, right? We could have some industrial zones around here. Or maybe not, that's a lot of chops. Maybe industrial zone in here instead. And if I would be going for industrial zone in the capital, I could do something like an aqueduct, industrial zone. Actually, I could place my government plaza around here, right? And if I swap these 2 tiles, I could place down an industrial zone to get the bonuses from it. And I could have a commercial hub somewhere here. That would leave me with a tile for maybe a campus or something. And I could place down something here as well. Meaning that I would require less chops for early game districts, so I could place them down relatively early. And that's very appealing for me. Let's get this warrior forward. Let's go scout around. Check the great people. We're getting the religion, very good. For warrior alert. City of Buddha has grown, let's replace that commercial hub. But you're gonna finish me a builder. And we got our delegation back from Teddy. Very welcome, give me my gold back.
I shot an arrow in a strong economy.
We have access to Governor Plaza and archery has been completed. Let's work on the bronze working because we need to be able to chop the rainforest tiles. Place down that Governor Plaza. And what I should promote here. Perhaps I'm gonna get Bengala in the capital. For time being to boost my stats a little bit. Hammurabi is here. Ooh, the scary civilization. As long as he's not my neighbor, I'm fine. He's gonna be advancing through the tech tree rapidly. Even as AI. And we have our first friend. Let's declare the friendship. Very nice, let's keep scouting around. Another civilization. I would like that terra score. Gimme, gimme. Okay, I do have a builder. I would like to improve this camp. Our great prophet has been recruited. Extra error score. Let's establish the religion. And since we're gonna be using money to conquer the world, let's name our religion Skrillaminati. We're gonna be sinking in that Skrilla. Now for the beliefs, I think work ethic could be great. Not very high adjacency holy sites, but it's more like I don't think anything else is very attractive. I could get golds from trading with cities with a holy site, but it's very minuscule amount of gold. And I'm gonna be looking to trade externally anyway with Bisselbank later on to get food and production in my empire. Getting a building right now doesn't make any sense because we're not going to be able to build them until we get temples. So I would like to get more stats. Now, I could get more gold for citizens following our religion. That could be nice. We could get science, we could get culture, or we could go with religious unity to get extra envoys. It doesn't sound very good, but let's try something different in this playthrough. Let's see what our beliefs are looking like. Religion has been founded. We're making a little bit of faith, just a little bit of faith. We have our builder out. Let's build up this commercial hub and the market, and then we're gonna start working on more settlers.
Like to the app.
Another wonder has been found. Very nice. Political philosophy in 4 turns. I don't appreciate what Sweden is doing here. I need one of my warriors to fall back, I think. So Sweden is gonna settle this city probably, right? That means that we need to find a different coastal city, maybe in the north somewhere. We'll see about that. Let's improve this camp. 2 extra gold, very welcome. Another builder is out. Let's place a mine. Could build a quarry in here, maybe I will. To boost masonry a little bit, and if we research that, we are gonna be able to chop stone. That looks very appealing.
Is the mirror.
That sounds very good to me. We do have an archer in the area. Let's queue Estergon to work on a builder, and we are gonna need an irrigation, right? To place down this commercial hub as well. Still don't have any district placed on location. Good. Next technology we're gonna go for is masonry into irrigation. We're gonna need that as well. Let's place warrior inside here. And I can improve maze style to boost the irrigation. That's what we're gonna do.
Politics is the...
And let's get Classical Republic for extra amenities and housing. I would need a Goggy card to be able to print down military units faster. Isolationism looks decent, but I'm gonna skip it for now because we are gonna be sending trade routes to the city-states as well. Let's get Diplomatic League, or what? How long till my trade route finishes? 2 turns, so Diplomatic League is fine. To get an extra envoy from Venice. Let's put it in. Diplomatic League, Agogi, and the last urban planning sounds fine. Let's do this. Masonry in 3 turns. We are going to be chopping some forests. We can improve this camp for an amenity as well. Next, civics to research. We're gonna be going towards theology for Magavodi Temple. Let's get the market out. I could get Temple of Artemis somewhere. It would be nice, but we'll see about that. We have our priorities for now straight. We need to chop this tile as well. Egypt, would you like open borders? Good, let's send this scout to auto-explore the territory. Whichever tile I could improve. I need to improve the horses. Let's send this trader to Venice. To Envoy secured already. Very nice.
When wasteful war shall...
How much does missionary cost? 150 paid. Okay. Could I buy this tile? 70 gold. Let's chop this tile for time being. Or actually, let's improve this bachelor. Horseback riding is here. Actually, let's chop these tiles instead, because we do have Magnus in that city. I would like a commercial hub in here. Build those up. Okay, now we can afford this tile. We are gonna send another builder in here. chop this, and for time being you're gonna be working on that monument. We could get Temple of Artemis in 13 turns, or even more housing. And if I would place it somewhere here, it would give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 amenities. That's not too bad. But maybe let's get another trader in 4 turns. Maybe I will build Temple of Artemis later or in some other city. I'm kind of behind in Temple, and yeah, we'll need to figure that out.
The man who has grit.
I have 2 districts that I need to pre-place. Let's chop this. Place down this holy site. Let's chop this tile. Holy site is almost built up. I'm gonna start going towards horseback riding. Maybe I will be able to buy myself a horse or something. Declare friendship with China. I have enough faith to buy myself a missionary. Let's do it. I have 2 charges. Let's chop the government plaza tile. I would like to convert city of Vestergom. The of Vestergom is gonna start building me a shrine. This is a chop. Let's swap tiles to the capital. This is gonna be coming from a capital city. And I need to chop this marsh tile for a commercial hub. I will send this apostle towards Fez.
The poets have been mysterious.
Another trade route. We are not able to reach Geneva just yet. So let's transfer this trader to Eger, build that city up. Mysticism in 2 turns, but we have access to change the government. What I would like to do, we do need settlers now. We're not making any builders. Let's get a few of those out. 13 turns until Temple of Artemis. Let's get at least 1 settler in here. Now I'm gonna start building a settler in Estergom as well for time being. Until at least we are gonna be able to chop this commercial hub tile. We're gonna trade for production with Buddha. The city is growing rapidly.
No hour of life is...
The city-state has been converted. We have suzerainty of Fez. Let's check how much does it cost to levy Fez. 265 gold. Do we have anything for sale? Who wants horses? I want raw gold. Thank you. Let's levy the city-state. Suddenly we have growth in our military strength and... What would I like to get next? Probably I should start going towards apprenticeship, even though I don't have too many mines improved just yet. Should I improve any mines? Phase 1, right? I don't have any more builders in the area. We'll need to figure it out. And you know what? I think we're gonna leave that for the next episode, so thank you guys very much for watching, but I will end the game here, and we'll see you next time. One love, I'm out.